My mom calls me Steven when she's not mad at me and calls me Stefan when she is. So I always know when not to show up. And my dad, he always used to say, my Stefan just talks and talks and talks. He doesn't say anything, but he just talks and talks and talks. One day I went home and I said, Mom, what's my name, Steven or Stefan? She said, well, when I gave birth to you, well, I wanted to spell your name F-A-N, but I was in so much pain that I had the nurse spell it on the birth certificate, and she wrote P-H-E-N. Okay, the day I was born, definitely had to be an accident. My mom and dad got into a fight, and this is all true, and my mother and my father were gonna divorce. So we lived in Jamaica, Queens, Rochdale Village after moving out of Brooklyn. Back in the days when you could leave your door open and people wouldn't rob you. I was very, very gullible. My older brother always told me that. He said, Stefan, you gotta stop being nice to everyone and trusting everyone. But I have a good heart, or I think I do. Now I don't think it's dangerous. You know, remember that saying, don't think too much is dangerous? What's too much? Oh yeah, I gotta tell you, I met the owner of this bar. His name is Brian McKenna. And he definitely cooks almost as good as me. I work as a messenger for a CD&L company, and I run packages in and out. We never ask what's in them, and we don't care. I spin around like a Tasmanian devil. Oh yeah, I just spin around like a tornado, but I cook well, so, and I'm entertaining, you know. I've been cooking for about 30 years, honestly. I was an MS. A mess specialist. I always make jokes that you make the mess and I clean up, but I actually was a cook. They call it MS because it's glorified word for cook. And I love that saying that Jews have money. You ever hear that saying, all Jews are rich? Come on, give me a break. My family was so poor, I wore the same pants for 5 years in yeshiva, religious school. Everywhere you go, there's nothing new. Because God created too many people, and there's too much medicine keeping people alive, and you know, it's just repeats. The whole world is reruns. I don't care. What's his name? Bill Gates came up with something new? Nah, he just was the first one to show off. Stefan's the kind of person that wants to work and walk alongside of a man and not behind him or in front of him. You know what I'm saying? So, what I'm trying to tell you is that I have no reason to lie. So, this is the honest truth. So, one day, when I was totally down on my luck, homeless, because that's what drugs bring you. You know, drugs, no matter what, sooner or later, you really, trust me. Look at me now. I was saved by the Hell's Angels. One day, this crazy dude, they called him the Reaper. I heard about him. This guy was tweaking, paranoid. You know what I'm saying? Tweaking. And this guy had actually broken and busted my eardrum, and my ear was bleeding. And the next thing I know, I'm being stuffed into the back of a car, and this guy, the Reaper's got a knife, and he starts peeling my skin off my back, cut my ponytail off, took my jewelry. I had lots of rings. By the time I crawled out of the desert, both ears were bleeding, my face, my eyes, my head was cracked. It's all got pictures the police have it in Arizona, but they probably got really evidence. I wasn't scared because, you know, I walk with the Lord. My dog spelled backwards is God, my best friend. So what I'm trying to tell you is that I have no reason to lie.